Hi, good morning, everyone. Hi, good morning, good afternoon. Okay, some people in Australia are still in the evening. Hi, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hi, please confirm you can hear me. Confirm you can hear me. Okay, thank you, Lucy. Thank you, everybody. Please let's send notification to people. Let them join. All right, so I'm going to start now. While we're waiting for others to join us, we are going to do a quick introduction while we wait for others to join us. Like I said yesterday, for people that joined us yesterday, that today is going to be awesome, as usual. All right, so we are going to be practicalizing everything that we are going to be learning today. We are going to be showing you step-by-step process. You know that time that you want to dive into something and you don't know what to do, and somebody is guiding you through, and do this, do this, do this, and you are doing it and you're getting it. That's what we are going to be doing today. All right, so before we proceed, I would like to welcome people that are joining us first time. If you know that today is your first time joining Amdoranalytics live section, please type 1 in the comment section. Type 1. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Today is your first time joining Amdoranalytics program. Type 1. Let's go. Okay. Let's welcome you in a special way. Let's welcome you because there's something for you today. Something amazing for you. All right, let's go. Glory, Tony. Thank you for. Okay, so I'm going to be taking questions soon. All right, so let's welcome our first timers. Okay. All right, guys, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. Okay, well, let's do something. Let's do something quickly. My name is Chinyere, and I'm joining you from Lagos, Nigeria. So I would like you to type, everybody now, it's not for the first timers now. I would like you to type where you are joining us from so that we can welcome you and ask you about the weather condition over there. Tell us where you are joining us from. Okay. Wow, I can see. GB Lagos. Thank you very much for joining us. Please type in. Let's keep that coming in. Tell us where you are joining us from. Where are you joining us from? Okay. Okay. Oba, Nigeria. Just Nigeria. Abuja from Darlington. We're waiting for others to tell us where they're joining us. MFM Prayer City. Where is that? Is it Nigeria? Okay, welcome, sir. Welcome, sir. I know that you're the person that's called me this morning. All right, Abuja from Tony. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Let's keep that coming in while we then tell you about ourselves. Yeah. Okay, who will be your facilitators for today's program? I'll be your host. All right, and maybe you're going to see your facilitator soon. I mean, your trainer who will be helping you, guiding you through on how to transition into the tech space, especially in the field of data analytics. Okay, yesterday I mentioned something. I said that you are going to come here with your laptop. We are going to dive in now. Now, it doesn't matter if you're here with your system or not. This session is for everybody. Just pay very good attention and learn something good today. Today is going to be awesome. If you know that you're ready for today's session, type yeah. If you know that you are ready, you're excited, type yeah. Let's go. Yeah, let's go. All right, let's go. Yeah. Let's keep that coming in. I'm ready. I don't know about you. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. I love the energy. I love it so much. So I am going to share my screen now and let's proceed. So let's welcome you to Amdoranalytics program. Please confirm you can see my screen. Please confirm. Okay, thank you very much. Just give me a second. All right, so let's go. If you know that you have anybody that you want that person to transition into the tech ecosystem, you want that person to learn something today, why not send a message to that person and tell the person that the section has started. Send a message. Don't be the only person to benefit from this program. So tell people about this program. Tell your colleagues. Okay, this program is for everyone that want to transition into the tech ecosystem and become certified data professionals, like data analysts, right? So you want to become a certified data analyst. That's why you are here, right? So now let's introduce our brand. Let's talk about some brand. I know that most of you joined our group chat today. Okay, so let's tell you who we are and what we are cooking for you. All right, so like I said earlier, my name is Chinyere and I'll be your host for today's program. So this is Amdoranalytics. So if you can hear me, type Amdor. Type Amdor in the comment section. If you can hear me very clear and loud, type Amdor. Let's keep that coming in. Type it. Type Amdor. Just Amdor. All right, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. All right, so this is Amdoranalytics. Amdoranalytics is an edtech company, that's educational technology company. At Amdoranalytics, we are committed to empowering individuals to become global talent through our comprehensive and accessible training programs, right? So when we talk about comprehensive and accessible, we are going to be saying it very soon. Why we said that, okay, that we are doing this not just to do it, but we are doing it for you to become expert in the field through our comprehensive training programs, right? Okay, so our mission is very simple. Our mission is to bridge the skill gap by equipping learners with in-demand skills, right? A lot of people have been asking this question like, okay, I want to transition into the tech space, or I want to become better, right? What are those skills that you feel like, okay, I should dive in? What are those things, right? So here at Amdoranalytics, my team and I, we just led some research and we said, you know what? Here are some the in-demand skills that people need to learn, right? So it should go beyond the BSc, it should go beyond the undergraduates. And now we're not bringing in here for we to teach you with theory. We are teaching you practically. So you are learning. You know, people learn faster when they are practicing what they are being taught. So this is what we are doing here at Amdoranalytics. Teach you the in-demand skills, those in-demand skills, right? So enabling them to make informed decision, drive innovation, and create positive change, particularly across African continents and beyond.
When you graduate from the university.
So with track record of success, please mute yourself. So we've trained over 7,000, we've trained over 6,000 participants. We've helped them to transition into the tech ecosystem. All right, so we specialize in training individuals in the field of data analytics, and that's what we want to do here today. Data science, business analysis, cyber security, AI engineering, project management, data analytics, and others. So these are our specializations. So this is what we do here at Amdoranalytics. If you want to transition into the tech ecosystem, and you don't have any idea, you don't know where to start, you don't know which course to go for, this is what we do here at Amdoranalytics by guiding you through, helping you to become experts in your field. And of course, we guide you on which career paths that you can choose. Okay, so these are social handles. You can check us, or you can check our website, www.amdoranalytics.io. You can check our website. Okay, so meet your facilitator for today's program. Okay, so the facilitators for today's program is, okay, I'm the one. I calm down. All right, so I'll be your trainer for today's program, right? My name is Chinyere Chukwuka. Let me introduce her, right? So Chinyere is a seasoned tech professional with over 8 years of experience in data analytics, business intelligence, and data science. Now, as the founder of Amdoranalytics, okay, so I'm the founder of Amdoranalytics, right? So as the founder of Amdoranalytics, she has successfully guided individuals with no practical skills to smoothly transition into the tech ecosystem. Now, there's even between you transitioning into the tech ecosystem and securing job in the tech ecosystem, right? Securing your first tech role. So this is what we do here. We've guided thousands of people. I mean, thousands of people. Okay, so I'm known for my straightforward and effective training method, which you are going to be seeing today. Very simple. You've not been in the tech space before. You don't know anything. You don't even know the tools that are being used, right? You are going to see how simple it takes for you to join the tech space, and of course, not just join it, but understand what is going on there, right? So this is my core area. So guide you through on how to become an expert with very simple method, right? So I have personally trained over 6,000 participants. Yeah, I've been doing this for years now. Okay, my expertise spans across the telecommunication, governance, financial, and edtech sectors. Okay, if you are ready, let's dive in now. Let's go. Okay, so I'll be your trainer, and I'm going to be guiding you through, teaching you things that you need to know, right? So I love to start my program as if you've not heard anything about data analytics. As if you've not heard, like, there's something called data analytics. Now, before we dive in, I have a question, right? I want to ask one or two persons. If you know that you are not in a noisy environment, that you can unmute and speak to us, right? So if you know that you want to speak, just raise up your hand. I want two person or one person to tell me why he or she want to transition into the tech system. Why you want to transition into tech?
Nothing. I just look at if I'm clean that place.
Thank you. All right, so let's go. If you know you want to talk to us, please talk to us. Tell us why. You're welcome.
Now with the experiment. Hi, good morning. This is Anita. Please, can you hear
Okay.
me?
Yes, I can hear
This
you.
is Anita. So, personally, I know that my current job is not feasible, will not be feasible after some years. So, I feel like I need to, go into the tech world because I feel like we are in a technologically advanced period in time, and I feel like garnering other skills will help me in the long run. So I feel like this is a path towards that goal. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Anita. Anita, where are
Yeah.
you joining us from?
From Lagos, Ojo, Lagos.
All right, thank you very much for joining us from
You're
Lagos.
welcome.
All right, so do we have another person? You can use the comment. Just use the comments and tell us. Tell us why you are joining us or why you want to transition into the tech. Is it because of the money or just career advancements? I don't know. So if you are here, if you want to transition into the tech because of the money, type 1 in the comment section. Type 1. I want to know my people. Nobody is there because of the money. Okay, so I'm the only person. So I'm the only person. See, I don't like to. Okay, I said one, no, just one. I don't know why some people are typing 1,111. So no, just one. All right, thank you very much, my people. Like me, I'm in the tech ecosystem because of the money. Okay, yes, because of the money. Yeah. Okay, so let's go. So others are here because they want to transition, they want career advancements, right? But that's great. That's great. Let's go. All right. So we I don't know if you heard that data is the new oil, right? People start telling you that data is the new oil. You need to acquire their skills. You need to become a data professional. You need to become a data professional, right? We're expecting a lot of people choose data analytics as what they want to do. So I don't know why we're having this number of students. Please, can we send notification again to the group and let people join? All right, so now let's talk about what data analytics is. what is data analytics, right? I know that some people will be like, okay, I've heard a lot about data analysis, or some people call it data analysis or data analytics. I'm not here to start telling you the difference between the both, right? So now I want to know, what is data analytics? Is this something I want to do? Okay, so we're going to be talking about that. You know, we said that data is the new oil. There is no sector that doesn't gather data. Okay, just imagine in your company now, we have the names of the employee, we have a data, okay, where the employees' names are being stored. Yeah, everything about the employees, right? Even if the company is not gathering any data, there's no sector that does not gather data. Right? It simply means that data analysts or data professionals are high in demand, right? So they need them in every sector. So you see the need for you to acquire data analytics skills, right? So let's dive in now. So data analytics is the process of examining data sets to extract meaningful insights, trends, and patterns to inform decision making and drive business. Now, I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to explain this in a simple term so that you'll be able to understand, right? So let's say for hospital now. In the hospital, we have, okay, so when you, I don't want to use you now as example, right? But in a hospital, so when a patient attends the hospital, right? Maybe the person has any issue, so they're going to register the person, the name of the person, the age, the illness, and the medications and all that, right? So you see that they're gathering data. So at the point they will be able to say that, is there any rise in this particular illness? So for people to come out and start saying that there's rise in HIV or this particular illness, is based on the data they've gathered. I don't know if you understand. It's based on the data they've gathered. So they will use that data to make decisions. Do you understand? So data is very, very important. Any sector, any organization that are not gathering data won't be able to make any decision, any business decision. Right? Let's say, for example, in your business now, okay, you gather data of how many goods that you bought, how many of them that you sold, a lot of things, how much those goods cost, how much profits you made from those things, right? Those things that you are doing is still data. You are gathering data. So you see that every sector is gathering data. But let me tell you something, those data you are gathered, you can't make any decision with those data if you did not analyze it. And that's where data analyst comes in. Right? Now, it involves, like I said, it involves collecting. So you collect data from a lot of people, from your business, anything that you're doing, you collect data, then you organize those data. You can either use, spreadsheets to do this, and this is a common one, which is Excel, right? So you can use Excel to gather those data. You analyze those data, okay, using different tools like Excel, Power BI, SQL, Python. You can use any tool to analyze your data, and of course you can make prediction, but we're going to talk about that very soon. Now I want to share something with you before we proceed. Okay, we have 4 types of data analytics, 4 main types, right? Now we have predictive analytics, and we have before we go into, we have descriptive. Okay, descriptive analytics trying to describe what happens. Now we have diagnostic analytics. Now diagnostic analytics is asking, why did it happen? Now I'm going to talk about descriptive analytics. Now, descriptive analytics is looking at, all this data you've gathered after you've analyzed them. This is what it is. When you are sharing your trend, your pattern, or the data trends and pattern, you are sharing it to the stakeholders. You analyze the data, you put it in a dashboard looking good. You start telling them, this is what happened. The company bought so goods from January to December, and they made so profits, and this is their loss, and all these things that you are trying to explain them is what we call descriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics looks at what happened, or it explains the term what happened, right? So let's dive in now. I just want to clarify that because we are looking at descriptive analytics today, right? So let's talk about who is a data analyst. In a nutshell, I've actually explained who a data analyst is, right? So this data you've gathered, you cannot make any decision with them if someone, a professional in this space, did not come, gather those data, analyze those data, clean those data, create visuals with those data. You won't be able to make decision with those data, right? Now, imagine a data that is in a spreadsheet, Excel. you find it difficult to detect that this is the where most of our sales is coming from. This is the total revenue. But when it is being analyzed, right, put in a very good format, like when I talk about, I mean visual, to be able to say, oh, from here to this, from this month to this month, we made 20,000 naira. Okay, we have this, we have this. This is what the work of a data analyst. Now you see that a data analyst will be needed in every sector. It's amazing when people reach out to me and they start asking me, Chidi, can you share with us where I will work as a data analyst? Come on, you work in every sector. Every sector. There's just sit down and ask yourself, is there any sector that doesn't make use of data? Hospital, you can work in hospital. Logistic company, you can work. Any sector that gathers data, you will definitely work there as a data professional. All right, so okay, so let's dive in now. We're going to be analyzing this company's data. Now, after this, we'll then go back to download our tool. We are going to be using Power BI today. Okay, I don't know if you have heard of Power BI before. I've not heard of it, so I calm down. You're going to see it today. All right, so now let's look at this company's data. Is a T supermarket analysis. We are going to be looking at it, right? Just give me a second. Okay, okay, a sheet is let's start a sheet there, but that's fine. Okay, this supermarket is a popular retail store that sells a wide range of products. This is the company's data, right? So the management at this supermarket wants to enhance their profitability and improve customer satisfaction to gain a competitive advantage in the market. Now, you have been hired as a data analyst to analyze the data and produce actionable insights to achieve their objectives, right? So these guys know that there is a problem. There's problem somewhere. We need to improve our sales. Okay, we need to make sure that we are making beyond what we are making today. So in order for us to do this, we look at data. What has happened? And where do we go wrong? And where can we do better? You understand? That's why you see, I always tell people, see, most times do not make decisions without data. When we talk about data, we're talking about facts. Make your decisions based on facts, not emotions. We're going to talk about that when you dive in deeply into the data analytics space. Okay, see the difference between making decisions based on emotions. Now we're going to dive in now and start working. The data that we're going to be using today has been shared. Okay, I'm going to share that. Okay, I will share that. Okay, so let's download the project, the Power BI. We are going to be using Power BI for this, right? And you know what? I'm going to be showing you everything. Okay, I'll be showing you everything. And if you have the tool or you can work along with me, fine and good. But if not, just pay attention. Everything here is being recorded. You are going to get the recording in the next 2 hours after this section. Latest 2 hours, you are going to have the recording. Okay, so now let's look at how you can download. So come to your browser, any browser of your choice. I'm using Chrome. So type Power BI download. Power BI desktop. Okay, Power BI desktop download. Power BI desktop download. You can see here, this is Power BI from the Microsoft. So that is actually a Microsoft tool, right? Power BI is from it's a Microsoft tool. Yeah, so you can come here, you can see download now. I'm not going to download because I have Power BI. Okay, so when you click on this download, I see it is already downloading. I'm going to cancel that. Okay, so you download it. Now, after downloading it, all you need to do is to start installing. So for you to install, just click on it, double click on it, and you see next. And I just be clicking next, and you get it downloaded. Okay. So now let me go and open mine. So after that, you just come to your search bar here and open your Power BI. Please confirm you can still hear me. Confirm you can still hear me.
Yes, I can.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so let's come and search for Power BI. Let me stop my Yeah. So let me go and look for one and open. So just come there. Okay, look at it here. I don't know where my desktop is. So I'm opening my own Power BI desktop because I already have it on my desktop. Okay, so while we are waiting for this to download, right, or to open, so I have a question. I don't know if you've heard some people saying that the data analytics is saturated, right? The data space. We're saying that data space is saturated. There's no job there again. If you know you've heard of this before from anyone, type one. Let's go. Let's answer that question. I want to answer that question. If you know you've heard of this from anyone, type one. I want to answer the question. Okay. So let's go. I'm not saying anything. It simply means that you still trust data space. That yes, I'm going to make my money in data space. I don't know why this thing is slow. Please give us some seconds. So while we're waiting for my Power BI, it's from my Power BI, it's not like this, I think from my desktop, right? While we're waiting for that to load, I want us to look at some opportunities in the data space, right? Because one thing that I always tell people, whenever you want to pursue a new career, make sure that you make research about that career path, okay? What are the opportunities in that career, right? Is this something that I just learned today? Like someone said that her job is something that might some things will take over, right? I don't want to say that yeah, we take over the job, right? But then again, right, as the world is moving into digital, you need to move. You don't need to be static. You don't need to be one place. People are talking. Imagine that someone will hire you today. Have you ever thought of this, right? Somebody wants to hire you today, and or someone wants to give you a good job today, and the only requirement is the use of Excel, and you don't know how to use Excel. Using Excel is not the normal sum divide that you know. No, 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 no. How to use Excel end to end. Imagine using Excel to the point of using the back end of Excel, right? Using the front end, the back, everything about Excel. You don't know how to use Excel. Let me share this with you, right? So, a few months ago, I think the second quarter of this year, okay, a client reached out to me from Port Harcourt, right? So the person asked if I have any of my students living in Port Harcourt. I want to give that person a job. I said, I make research. No, 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 I don't have anyone there. So I reached out to a former, let me say, we finished school at the same time, right? I reached out to that person and I said, okay, I don't know if it's something you would like to do because I know that she lives in Port Harcourt. She said, oh, I don't know how to use Excel. And this is a job that will change someone's life, just to know how to use Excel. You see how a lot of people are missing out opportunities. Now the question is, what will it take you to learn any of these tools? The world is moving into digital. Don't be static. Don't be one place. Just move as the world is moving. Okay? So the world is evolving. You are staying one place. Come on now. You don't want to remain there. So you want to remain global, relevant. Okay. So now let's look at some opportunities in the tech space, right? I love to show people this because if you want to move into something, make research about that. So let's go through. We used this space yesterday. I'm going to refresh it again. So let's look for data analytics. I'm data analyst, right? Data analyst. There's a lot of them, which I'm going to be showing you tomorrow. So this is data analyst. So let's search for the one of the UK. Okay, let's type it in full, United Kingdom. So let's type that in full. Okay, so let's look at what we have here. One amazing thing about having and in-demand skills is that you are going to work from anywhere across the globe, right? I am in Lagos, Nigeria, and I can tell you for free, I have worked with a lot of companies across the globe, US, Canada, Australia, UK. I work with these four countries, and trust me, I've only been to UK, right? So you see that you don't really need to be to a certain location before you be able to what get a job there. And that's the amazing thing of having in-demand skills. You can work from anywhere. In fact, since I started working as a tech person, I've not been to any office, right? So you see the amazing opportunities in the tech space. Now the question is, what is keeping you? What happened that you don't want to start today? Okay, now let's look at the earnings of the data professional. This is just like site one. We have a lot of them, which we are going to be showing you, right? So now this is data analyst, right? So you can see 35 to 45,000 pounds per year. Convert it in your currency. So now this is a data analyst as well. 55 to 65,000 pounds per year. Convert it, right? So just do conversion. So you can see that here. This is not like scamming. No, never. All these things they are seeing here, they are job opening. So imagine that you can acquire skills that can give you such opportunities. Now, what is keeping you from learning? I don't know if you understand. What is keeping you from learning? You know, my colleague said something, I think about 2 days ago, that a lot of people are, having this this mindset that, oh, because I am over 40 years, or I don't think it's something I can start. I don't think it's something I can do. Trust me, tech is for everybody. Okay, it's not for a certain individual, it's for everybody, right? I remember that we had one student, Mr. Abiodun. Okay, last year, the man is 58 years of age. He said, I need tech skills because I want to retire strong. I want to start doing something after I've retired. You understand? So now let's come to our Power BI. Okay, so when you open your Power BI, this is what you're going to see. So I'm going to click on this blank report. Okay, blank report. Now, when you open your Power BI, this is the interface you're going to see. I don't know if you have used this tool before, but trust me, it's an amazing, amazing tool that everyone that is in the tech space should know how to use. Whether you're a data scientist, you're a data engineer, AI engineer, trust me, in as much as you're in data space, right? Data space, even a business analyst, right? You need this tool. Okay, so now when you open it, you're going to see how to get data into your Power BI. Look at it here. You can see get data. So I'm going to click on this drop down and I'm going to select Excel because the data that I want to use now is Excel worksheet. Now, trust me, it's very easy. Okay, it's very easy. We are going to be sharing this data that we're using. We're going to be sharing it with you. Okay, so this is T supermarket analysis. So I'm going to select that. So I don't know if we have anyone who has downloaded the Power BI. Do we have anybody? If yes, I will send the data set to you now. If no, we proceed. But trust me, before the end of today, you get the data set. So we are still going to use this data tomorrow. Okay, we are not going to finish it today. So I'm going to highlight it. Now, before we proceed, right, there's something I want to teach you. There's what we call ETL. ETL. Now, E means extract, the T means transform, the L means load. Okay, ETL. Now, what it simply means is you are extracting your data from the data source, and that is what we just did now. We extract the data. Okay, now the next thing is, what do we want to transform it or do we want to load it? Now, if you pay very good attention here, you're going to see load, you're going to see transform. Do you want to transform it or you want to load it? Now, because you're learning from the experts, right? I will not advise you to load it. Come on, don't load it, right? Now, please pay attention. If you did not highlight this, any of this will not be clickable. So you need to highlight this here. Highlight it here. Okay, so then you will now see either transform or load. Now the question is, what do you want to do? I want to load it or I want to transform it. Now what happens when I load it? When you load your data here, it will come to this Power BI interface. So it simply means that you're loading it straight to Power BI, right? And which is not the best. Of course, if you trust your data, trust the data source, you load it. But what I usually tell people, see, because you're learning from the expert, please transform your data. Okay. Now, when you transform your data, what happens? It will take you to Power Query Editor. Now, let's transform it. Now, Power Query is the back end of Power BI. Okay. Power Query Editor environment is the back end of Power BI. Now, what happens here? Now, let me share something with you. Let's assume that you want to cook soup, right? Maybe you want to cook a goosey soup. I'm going to use some locations in Lagos, for example. So you go to Ojo, you get your egusi, maybe Yaba, you get your oil, maybe from Osho, you get your vegetable, right? So different locations, you are getting all the ingredients for what? For that soup. Now, at the end of the day, you move it to what? To the kitchen. Now, trust me, nobody cares about how the kitchen looks like. People want to see that the food is tasty. Mommy prepared a very tasty food, very good food, right? So that kitchen is where you clean the meat, the vegetable, where you clean everything that you're using to cook. Okay, and that kitchen is what? The Power Query Editor. So Power Query Editor environment is where you clean your data, transform your data, make sure that your data is clean for analysis. So that's why most times I don't advise people to load your data. Okay, so when you load it, you don't even know if the data is dirty. That's what we call dirty data. We're going to be talking about this extensively when you start your program with Amdoranalytics. Now, trust me, see, these are one of the things that you're going to be taking your time to do as a data professional. You imagine people telling you that, okay, just they're going to give you clean data. No sector, no organization will give you clean data because the people gathering the data, they are not tech professionals. Okay, so you're going to be encountering dirty data. Let me not go into that anyways. So now let's understand our data. There's what we call data understanding. Pay very good attention. Now, when organization or when anybody gives you data, don't just jump in and start analyzing the data. What you want to analyze, you need to understand the data. Okay. Some time ago, someone reached out to me that I should help her to analyze data. Right. So do you know what I said? Okay, this is nice. This is something I can do. But trust me, you need to be here with me. You need to be here with me so that you'll be telling me that this is what this column stands for. This is what this column stands for. So that we'll be able to do what? Explain it and analyze it and get out a meaningful insight that will help the organization make informed decision. Okay. So now if you pay very good attention here, you can see that this column 1 is the invoice ID. That means in that company, this is the invoice ID. You know, when you're buying something, they're giving you invoice. This is the invoice ID. So they have different branches. So when you click on this, you can see they have 3 branches. You can see branch A, B, C. That's the branch where this company are selling the goods. Just like you using, let me use one of the richest man in Nigeria, for example. We have Dangote. Okay, so Dangote company sells lots of goods. So noodles, salt, cement, a lot of things, right? Maggi and all that, right? So you see that Dangote company, they are not just, okay, let's use cement for example. You know that the business is not just only in Lagos, Nigeria. So they have Ibadan, they have Ogun State, they have other places where they sell all this product. That's the same thing with this company that we are analyzing their data. Okay, so you can see their invoice ID and you can see the branch. They have different branches where they are selling their products. Okay, now this inside the branch, you can see what they have city. Okay, they have the city. So click on load more. I'm going to see. So just 3 cities, right? Now we have customer type. We have normal customer and member customer. Okay, so we have gender of their customers. We have gender of their customers. We have product line. Product line. Simply means the products, right? So you can see we have accessories, we have food and beverage, we have health and beauty, sports and travel, right? These are the products. So we have unit price, that's price per one product. So the quantity, I see the tax. Okay, you can see payment. So some goods are being paid on, okay, some are cash, some are credit card, some are e-wallets. Okay, cost of goods sold and rating of those goods. Wow. So, and then gross income. All right, so these are everything about the company, right? So what we have done now is what we call data understanding. We are trying to understand this company, understand the data. Okay, so now if you have any question, please type the question in the comment section. Let's go. Hope you can hear me. Please confirm you can hear me.
Yes, we can.
Okay, thank you very much. So if you have any question, raise up your hand, ask your questions. Let's go, let's go, let's go. If you know that you're enjoying this section, I type one. I type Amdor. Type Amdor. I'll type one again. Let's type Amdor. If you know you are enjoying this section. Is that question? If you have any question, please you can unmute and speak. Okay, if you don't have any question and you know
Can
you're
I
enjoying this
can I
section.
ask a question, Miss Chinyere?
Yeah, please go on.
Good day, Miss Chinyere. Good day, everyone. Sorry to draw you back a little bit. Initially, you said there are 4 types of data, right? And
Data
you
analytics.
discussed
Data analytics,
okay, data
not data.
analytics. Thank you. You discussed 2, descriptive and diagnostic. We didn't get the third and the fourth. Thank you.
You didn't get what?
The third type of data analytic and the fourth. It's only the first and
Okay.
second that you discussed.
Okay, so the third one is predictive analytics. Predictive analytics. Predictive analytics is trying to predict what is likely to happen based on the previous events. Okay, and we have prescriptive analytics. Prescriptive analytics is just like you go to hospital, right? Trying to tell the maybe the doctor or anybody. Let's use doctor for example. That's okay. Imagine you telling the doctor, "Oh, doctor, I'm feeling headache, right? I don't know what happened, but I'm feeling headache." What the doctor will first of all start asking you, what happened? Have you been eating well? Have you been sleeping well? Right? Maybe you can say, "Oh, doctor, I've not been sleeping well. I noticed that last night I couldn't sleep throughout the night. I was working. I don't know." And the doctor, the only thing, he will first of all said, "Okay, you know what? Go and drink enough water and take Panadol and sleep." So he's prescribing that thing based on his past experience with other patients. I don't know if you understand. So prescriptive analytics is actually the frontiers of analytics. It looks at AI and machine learning, right? So another thing again, example I can give using that prescriptive, right? The one I use is just like a simpler term. Is have you seen self-driving cars? Okay, self-driving cars, they will move to a certain location and they will see the traffic light, they will stop. So what happens when they see a cat? Cat, how small cat is, they will stop. But when they see paper, they smash on it. Is what it has been functioned, it has been planned using the machine learning. Okay, so we are not going into that now, but I hope you understand what I'm trying to say.
Yes,
Do you
I
understand
do. Thank you so much. Yeah.
All right, let's go. Thank you. Okay, so I asked again, if you know that you are enjoying this section, type Amdor in the comment section. Let's go. I want us to load our data. We are coming back by 6 p.m. for business analysis for those that are interested in business analysis. 6 p.m. today. So you see, this section now will not take so long, right? But then again, trust me, we are going to smash a lot. You're not enjoying this section. Let me know that, yes, I'm not wasting my time now. Okay, Lord, let's do something now. Let's change the name of our data. from sheet 1. Okay, name it. So I'm going to name it T supermarket or T store. Okay, sorry. So there's a lot that we still come back here and do, but then let's move to Power BI. So we come here, you see close and apply, select that to take you to Power BI interface. Now we are inside the Power BI, it's loading, just give it some seconds to take our time to load. So we are loading that data into our Power BI. We are loading it into our Power BI.
Sorry, madam. Sorry. I don't know how you load what you click, how you load out data into the Power BI.
Okay, just go to your Power Query. If you are still there, under Home, there is a drop down there, close and apply. Select that and load it.
Hello. Ma, your screen is not showing, ma.
My screen is not showing. My screen is showing, sir. I'm using two screens and I'm seeing my screen. So maybe it's for the network provider. Yeah, please go on. Let's take one or two questions and we might end this section because I would like you guys to get the data before the end of today so we can practice along. So I just want to introduce you to Amdoranalytics, of which I gain. So please go on, go on. Someone said sorry, ma. Okay, so let's go. Now, here at Amdoranalytics, I mean, the section that we are having now is just few days program. Okay, it's just few days program. You are not going to become an expert in this few days program. Okay, you are not going to become an expert data professional expert in this 2 days program, right? So if you want to start your program, it's not if you want to start program. I don't know who doesn't want to transition into the tech ecosystem. Like you don't want to transition into the tech space, even if you want to start with data analytics, right? So if you want to start your journey 2026, I don't know what your plan for 2026 is, but if your plan for 2026 is to start learning something, start making difference, right? That someone will call you today and said, please come and take this role. So it will not be that you don't know how to use Excel. Imagine that you don't know how to use Excel. That will stop you from what? From getting a better job that will change your financial status, right? So Amdoranalytics will be starting its next cohort. Now, when we say next cohort, we mean officially you want to start a program that will take you months. It will be on 10th of January. On 10th of January. So for data one, our data analytics, right? We have two different tiers, right? Let me go to Amdoranalytics website. I'm going to show you something. Okay, so this is data Amdoranalytics website, right? So you see our courses, right? Now, when you scroll down, you will see data analytics. Look at the data analytics. We have 3 months training and 1 month internship. Okay, we have 3 months training and 1 month internship. Currently, we are running 40% discount. 40% discount, and that's at the rate of 400.
You can't see the website.
My screen is showing. Hey, hi, Lucy, are you there? Hi, Lucy, are you there?
Yeah,
Johnson,
I'm here, Chichi. Johnson. Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
I'm seeing my screen. I'm using double screen. I'm seeing my screen. So please, maybe you need to, log out and log in again. Okay. So we have 2 tiers, right? For people that will be saying that, oh, I saw it somewhere that they're saying do this program for 5 weeks. Why is your own 3 months, 4 months? Is that not so much? Trust me, you cannot become an expert in the space for just 3 weeks, 5 weeks program. Nobody will even hire you. Trust me. It's not that you will not get hired, but you will not excel in that space. Tech is broad. Data is broad as well. Okay. So you're going to be learning this. Here, we have 5 months, 4 months training, which is 3 months training and 1 month internship at 40% discount. Trust me, this 40% discount is still, we are doing this 40% discount for the first 20 people to register. I said this thing yesterday, the first 20 people to register, we close this 40% discount. So this 40% discount for this is 415,000. Now, we have specialist tier. So you can see it here. This one is 7 months. This one is for 7 months. And for that 7 months is 750,000 naira at 40% discount. It's only Amdo that can do this, right? Now here, you're going to be learning, not just to learn, you are learning very, very extensive training program, end-to-end data analytics Excel. Now, if you have done Excel before, trust me, what you're going to be doing here at Amdoranalytics is beyond what you've known, right? You are starting from start, like beginners friendly. You are learning everything about Excel, back end, the front end, the advanced functions in Excel, learning how to use macro in Excel. You are learning very advanced, right? Now move to Power BI. You are learning from the basic to advanced to the Power BI service on how to use Power BI on the cloud. We teach you that here at Amdoranalytics. Now you see that Power BI is beyond the desktop that I'm going to be teaching you today and tomorrow. Okay, so you see those ones. Now you learn SQL. The SQL is from the basic to advanced. That's why we see that our program, none of our program is less than 2 months. None of our program is less than 1 month. You cannot become an expert in this space. Our program is from 4 months to 7 months to 8 months. Right? So not only will you be learning this, in our specialist tiers, you're going to be learning how to use Python. Okay, and this is just like training. It is beyond the training here at Amdoranalytics. Let me tell you one thing about Amdoranalytics. We have part A, we have part B. The part A is the training part. Do you know the part B? The part B is the benefit, things that you're going to be benefiting as a student of Amdoranalytics. You're going to be learning how to revamp your CV. You're not paying for it. Imagine, sit down where you are now and call someone who is a CV expert to help you to revamp your CV. You know how much they're going to charge you? Not just help you to do CV, normal CV that will pass 8 years. You know how much they're going to charge you. How to help? We are going to help you to revamp your, optimize your LinkedIn. See, LinkedIn is a space that you don't need to neglect how to use. You will need to make sure that your LinkedIn is standard. If you are a tech professional, your LinkedIn must be standard. So that's what we do here at Amdoranalytics. We help you with Upwork optimization. We help you with a lot in this space. Like a lot, post-training support, how to navigate, mentorship. You see that mentorship, right? Trust me, if you want to transition into the tech space, go and ask this question. You need a mentor. If you want to excel in that space, you need a mentor. And that's what we do here at Amdoranalytics. We're not just training you like, come and teach you and go. No, we mentor you, we guide you, we hold your hands to ensure that you learn this thing. See, you must learn it though. If you're coming here, no excuse. You must learn it. And one amazing thing about Amdoranalytics, there's, like I said earlier, there's nothing like age limits. There's nothing like this program is for young people. This program is for people that are below 30 years, people that are below 40 years, or people that are below 25 years. This program is for everybody. There is a space for everybody in the tech space. Like you don't want to code, you go for some program that you don't need to code. You want to code, you go for those ones that you need to code. There is a space for everybody. All right. So, like I said, we are going to come back here by 6 p.m. I would not like today's program to take, this morning to take so much, because a lot of people will have something they want to do this morning, right? So I'm going to take questions, and trust me, why I will stop now, I would like to share this data that I'm using. So when we come tomorrow, everybody are going to, by then you have these data sets. So we are going to be, I will not be saying click here. So you are going to be clicking with me, okay? So let me take questions. Questions. Now, like I said, this program, this 40% discount is on. We are not, and it's for the first 20 people that register. The first 20 people that register, that 40% discount is for. So the first 20 person that register. Now there's a document that my colleagues are going to be sharing. Okay, so we shared that document yesterday. If you know that you have filled yesterday, you might decide not to fill today, or you can still fill. It's not a problem. Maybe yesterday, yesterday was cyber security. Maybe that today, now that what you are interested in is data analytics. So please fill the form. Fill the form. We want you to. There's a form going on in the comment section. Please fill that form. Kindly fill the form. Take a second and fill the form. Can your payment be done instrumentally? Of course. We want to make everything easy for everybody. Okay, we want to make it as easy and as simple as, right? So now we can collect instrumental payment. So you can pay 2 times, you can pay 3 times. If you are paying for our specialist program, you can pay 3 times. Okay, so you can reach out to us. We'll tell you how you are going to. They said the link is not clickable. The link is not clickable. Just please take note of that. They said it. Okay, it's clickable. The link is clickable, ma. I can click on the link. It's clickable. Please refresh your browser. Okay, it's clickable. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, guys. Like I said, we are going to come back here.
Hello, madam.
6 p.m. for
Hello,
business
madam.
analysis.
Please, I just connect somebody now. Can you let me add this email? Let me send a link to this person. This person wanted to join. I have the email here. This is Pastor David from MFM.
Okay, sir.
So I've sent the email of the person. The email of the person. Let me send the link to register. Let me register the person, please.
Okay. All right. I've seen the mail. I've copied that.
That's it. Like, thank you, ma'am.
All right,
God bless
sir.
you.
All right, sir. Thank you very much, sir. So the registration is ongoing. Like I said, it's 40% discount, and the 40% discount is ongoing for now. From now, the first 20 people to register, and trust me, we are going to close it. When we get to first 20 people, we go back to our original price. If you go to our website, you will see our original price, right? I mean the actual price. Please display the price. Okay, I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna share the account details. I don't know why I didn't share that again. So please permit me. I'm gonna share my screen. So this is the account details, right? The account details 10/26/61/91/59. UBA. You can make your first payment if you are paying for the specialist tier. The specialist tier is $750 at 40% discount. Nobody is only at Amdoranalytics that you're going to see a program running 40% discount. 40% discount, right? So our specialist program is 750,000 naira, and you're going to pay 3 times. You can make your first payment to be the first payment 250, second payment 250, and the third payment 250, and that's one month interval. Okay, so if you're paying for the professional tiers, that's 415,000. You can pay twice. Okay, you can pay now and balance. Oh, come on. my desktop wants to. So I need to stand up and go and generate. Just give me a second.